welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and our home team. On the Falcons sideline, their head coach, Raheem Morris. This team is really rounded into form 7-2 in their last 9. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. Our squad fired up as we approach kickoff.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be left. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. He'll work forward for a couple. Junior Colson there to make the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Falcons.
From the gun, here is Penix. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's another Falcons.
From the gun, it's Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
18 more yards.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
First down, Falcons.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming down.
26. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play. 7th play of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And here's Bijan. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Best might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd down, Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Fourth down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. In this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. If he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, he's going to be a hard group to beat.
He'll look to throw. That's a short one taken in by Falcons. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll step up and run. He gets free. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Nighthawks. You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield, but they couldn't cover him as he went down the field for a touchdown.
Mike, sometimes you just can't prepare for everything. In this case, you have the play defended perfectly. Passing lanes are all taken away. Everyone in coverage is where they're supposed to be. So what does the quarterback do? He tucks the ball away, and he takes it the distance for 6.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. He's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, whether you're manning the middle or you're a rusher coming off the edge, Mike, if you play linebacker in this league, you have to have the ability to handle yourself in pass coverage. If the expectation is that a throw is going to head his way, he'll make that play. And that was the biggest play he could have made. That was really nicely done.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Dicker's kick is good. And the Nighthawks go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. The advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. On first down, it's Robinson. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Junior Colson there to make the stop. It is 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 47.
Here's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6.
Penix on 3rd down. Out wide, that's Robinson. He's got the first down, not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's a close game early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. Set to go now on 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Quick throw on the RPO, and he gets it to Mooney. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Robinson. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Nighthawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good.
On first down, right back to Hampton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. From the 20, here's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
First down. 1st and 10.
To the air now on 1st and 10. They try to work the screen with Scatterboo. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. That is intercepted. He was free, right side. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
It's not often like that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates for their position.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. It's a big run by Robinson. 37 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Here's Penix. To the goal line and in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Nighthawks offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw here to begin the drive.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Look at the set up the screen, but it's broken up and incomplete. They were right there on that one defensively. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On 1st down, it's Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Coop able to add the extra point. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. He'll start at the 2. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Nighthawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. We'll try to establish as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Brooklyn. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. And the lefty Penix on 1st down. That one is caught by Mooney. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We're going to go play action with Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. That's caught. Ray McLeod. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw again, it's Penix. That's to Pitts, the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points. And that kick will help extend the lead, but remember, Mike, it's still a one-possession game. Halftime's right around the corner, so both teams, there's a lot of work left to be done before we crown a winner here.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now, he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our journey around the NFL starts now with an intriguing matchup in the AFC. All right, Mike, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. And it's Kayshon Boutte. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Jets get the victory in a shootout as they win by a field goal. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is Rashee Rice. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Chiefs keep it rolling. They get their 6th straight victory here. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks hosting the LA Rams. And this is Kenneth Walker III. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Get your money up. And the money down. All of us. All my people down.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Clark Phillips, the corner, there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 6.
He'll look to throw. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind
Lost
the line
one
of scrimmage.
on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Second and 11.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down.
They'll come up here first and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll go with Hampton.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Got his man complete. They get 12 yards on that pass, and that will be a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now, faking the give, pushed out to his left, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points?
Let's go
it is first and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Nighthawks. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Nighthawks have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Throwing now, Penix on first down. In trouble, and down he goes. Tui Pelotu getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
The Nighthawks offense ready to get back at it. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? That's on the former first-rounder, Rashawn Slater.
Still first down.
Now, faking the give. There's that man again. Another catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Brooklyn first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw. On the run to the right. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Going right, it's taken in. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Brooklyn first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll go again with Hampton. And somehow he circumvents that first man, tries to take this forward. Gain of just about a couple. 2nd and 7.
Go!
Operating from the gun, it's dark. Now he's just going to flip this forward.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Tyler Conklin, touchdown Nighthawks. His 4th TD grab of the season.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs. And
from Dicker. He gets it to go. And the Nighthawks are going to open up the lead to 8.
31. Falcons 23.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson. And the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Open man downfield, that's London. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 18.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47.
They'll go play action now with Penix. He'll look London's way again. It's complete again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's another Falcons.
Pitts is the man in motion. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here is Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
That's caught right side. It's London. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. 4th down, and here's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does, so I don't hate the call. Job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And try as he might, he will not get back to that line of scrimmage. They will force him out for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. Get about 6 before he's taken down. This is 3rd and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Can't beat those legs. 13 yards pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Exiting the pocket right. And that time the pressure too much. He'll go down.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd and 19.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. It is a touchdown. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Nighthawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Falcons 23.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Penix. That is intercepted. Picked off by Cam Hart. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
So in those one-on-one situations, Mike, so often the quarterbacks love attacking those guys in single coverage. The problem is, if you're not perfect with your ball placement and your timing, and that defensive back gets his hands on the ball, there's no one around to make the tackle, and he's off to the races.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Nighthawks are going to extend their lead.
Falcons 23.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Robinson. It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Falcons 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? That one on the former Washington Husky, Roger Rosengarten. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. On second down, here's Penix. The throw on the run is complete. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
16 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Now Penix. Now deep ball for London. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and 5. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 5.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Brooklyn. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraged do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Makes the score Nighthawks 52, Falcons 23. Cameron
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. He'll come up now for second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Another run here for Robinson. And he is going to have that Falcons first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Slot man in motion right. He'll step up and run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Yeah, Robinson, first down, and Wolves. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On first down, it's Penix. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.